I'm ready. Come on.
Feel it coming in the air. Hear the screams from everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrill. It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem, tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
We are, yeah, I said it, we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance. Get your fatigues on. All black, everything. Black cars, all black, everything. And I know the black birds riding with they. I get more in depth if you boys really enough. This is not familiar. I'll explain later. But for now, let me get back to this paper. I'm a couple bands down and I'm trying to get back. I gave Doug a grip, I lost a flip for 5 stacks. Yeah, I'm talking 5,6 zeros, got zeros. Here the back to run the circles, well,
Who gonna run this town tonight?
yeah.
He's up on second base with a one-out double from Chaska.
And with that, we welcome you inside this evening's presentation of high school basketball on the London Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. I'm Ryan Paul. I'm pleased to join you this evening from Chaska High School for this Tuesday night basketball matchup between the Chaska Hawks and the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars. Excited you've tuned in this evening. We've got a doubleheader going on tonight. Chaska High School Athletics, the basketball team, is here at home, and the hockey team is on the road against Jefferson. And here we go. Lana Virginia on the production tonight. Andrew Newman on the camera. Started off here with the jump ball. It'll be Parker Bjorklund going against Isaiah Watts. And it's a loose ball off the tip. Zach Lee wins it away for Chaska. Here come the Hawks. Matt Eliason. Gives it off for Connor Krinos, who bangs a 3 home. 3-0 early. The Hawks have a lead here on Jefferson, who they lost to in the Metro West Conference opener earlier this season. Their first conference loss had them sitting at 0-1 in the conference before they went on a couple game winning poise in that, and 5-2 their current conference record. 14-5 overall for the Hawks. Still 3-0. Jefferson yet to put a shot up. See Riley Anderson starting tonight for Jefferson. Isaiah Watts with the ball here. Gives it away now for Charlie Bedore. On the floor also for Jefferson tonight, you see Mike Evans and Gavin Lyons. Stolen away by Bjorklund after Lyons fell to the floor. Bjorklund goes up with the left hand, misses, gets his own rebound though. Has an open man, gives it to Eliason, back to Leah, into the corner for Krinos, who's wide open. He chucks this one up, and it's good. Connor Krinos has 6. It's a 6-0 Hawk lead. Connor Krinos electric this last couple of days here. Had a season high, what was it, a 31 piece? 32 or something like that in St. Louis Park for Krinos. Here with 16:21 to play in the first half. Jefferson yet to score. Into the corner now. This is Gavin Lyons who retaliates. Gives a stare down to the Chaska bench as he trots back on the defensive end, cutting the lead in half. 6-3. Chaska still with the early advantage here. Krinos in the corner. Back around here, Eliason, Nicholson. And a foul on the floor. It's going to be called against Riley Anderson, the 5'9 senior. Excuse me, it's called on Charlie Bedore, his first. Bedore also a 5'9 senior. Zach Lee on the baseline, 15:55 to play, first half. Lee inside, over the head pass, off the window, Bjorklund has it go. 8-3. Here's Watts. Catches a shove from Bjorklund. Back away for Lions now. Swinging it back here for Riley Anderson. Here's Isaiah Watts. Down low. He drops it inside for Mike Evans. Charlie Bedore. Guarded by Eliason. Takes a screen. Now he finds a way inside the lane, and wide open Riley Anderson in the corner. Bangs home a three. 8-6. 15 minutes, 4 seconds to go on the Lenzen Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks broadcast network. No look pass inside. Bjorklund up and can't get it to drop. So we'll go to the line for a pair of free throws. Mike Evans, the guilty party on that foul. Bjorklund's first free throw, up and short. Once again, a reminder, you can join us here tonight as well as on our hockey broadcast. Taylor Hansen bringing you coverage of the hockey game over from Bloomington Ice Garden. You're playing Kennedy tonight. The Hawks finish up their final home game of the season in the regular season with a victory over Chanhassen. On Saturday, we brought you coverage of that game all the way through. Hawks with a decisive 7-2 victory over the Storm. A clean sweep for Chaska this year so far. Yet to lose hockey or basketball with us here on the Chaska Hawks broadcast network. 3-0 so far. This ball's out of bounds, and it's going to stay in favor of Chaska here with 14:26 to play in the first half. Jefferson likes to slow the pace down. That's the reason that they beat Chaska at home at Jefferson earlier in the year. Is Jefferson was able to control the pace, and they dominated the Hawks. Cole Nicholson, who shoots this one up and buries it. He was held to 1 point in the first half of that Jefferson game. Earlier in the year, that game was played back all the way on the 19th of January. Good defense by the Hawks here. They get a steal, and Zach Lee is going to come away with it. This environment is really tough to play in. Connor Krinos a three, and it's good! Connor Krinos gives a smile to the student section. It's 15-6. The Hawks up by 9. Charlie Bedore picks up his dribble in the backcourt. Needs something to do with it. Now a timeout called by Jeff Evans of Bloomington Jefferson. We're going to go to break with 13:39 to go. The Hawks are playing well. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more high school basketball on the Lenzen Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks broadcast network.
Lenzen Chevrolet Buick is a family-owned business, proud to service the Chaska area for the past 35 years. We sell both new and used cars. We got a complete service department with a body shop full service. We believe in community. We support the churches, the schools, the Lions clubs, the Chamber of Commerce, you name it. We're proud to be a community leader.
This presentation of high school basketball on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network is brought to you by Lenzen Chevrolet Buick, Above and Beyond Marketing Communications, and St. Francis Orthopedic Rehab.
And here we go, back in action, Chaska High School, 15-6, the Hawks up by 9. They're on a run here against Jefferson. Good defense by Eliason here. Gives it off for Mike Evans from Riley Anderson here. Spinning pass inside, almost stolen away. Isaiah Watts recovers though. Now it's a three ball by Charlie Bedore, and it's good. 13:07 to play. 15-9 the score early. Eliason trying to set up a play. Gives it off for Leah. Gives it back to Eliason now. Hawks swinging it. Setting around. Under 13 to go. Nicholson catches. Looks for the option. Nicholson takes. Goes up with it. And he gets it short. Watts out rebounds him on this one. 12:46 to play. Watts fouled on the floor as he was driving. This will be an inbound. We will see Andrew Fix enter for the first time tonight. Zach Leah started tonight for Chaska for the fourth or fifth time consecutively. He replaces Marcus Peters, the senior, in the starting lineup. Leah started the beginning of the season over Connor Krinos, but Krinos came in I believe it was around time that we played Buffalo in non-conference play, and played really well, and he earned a starting spot. So a couple of changes to the starting lineup for Chaska in the guard position around the 1 and the 2 spot. Other than that, Bjorklund, Elias, and Nicholson have all been consistent starters this year. Bjorklund was open down low. Nicholson was a little late to him. Now into the corner for Fix. Just checked in. Andrew Fix, 3 is off. He gets his own rebound, though. Good job by Andrew Fix. He's fouled. Nothing was called, though. Comes away with the board. Good job by Andrew Fix. 12:14 to play. Nicholson crosses over behind the back. Nice move inside. Bjorklund's wide open, and it's good. Good basketball by the Chaska Hawks. Chaska applying some pressure in the backcourt. This is how they're going to try to control the pace. As I said earlier, if they can control the pace of the game, they'll win. If they let Jefferson control, it's not going to go well for the Hawks. Screen set by Watts. Looked like it could have been moving. Instead, the ball is tipped out of bounds. It went off the knee of a Chaska defender with 11:48 to play in the first half. 17-9 score. Next basketball game this Friday. Next hockey game this Thursday. Coming out of the wire here for these teams. I think it's the last regular season game for the Chaska hockey team on Thursday. I could be mistaken by that. Otherwise, we are getting down to the wire. Again, we are not... It does not look like we will be able to bring you section action live. There's a possibility we could bring you audio broadcast. But it does not look like we'll be able to bring you live hockey action. Actually, that is for sure. We will not be bringing you live hockey action in sections. There is a possibility of basketball live stream, but that is not given. We are still waiting for that information back from the high school league. On the basketball floor, Mike Evans hit a 3-ball. Nicholson fouled him. It looked like Nicholson might have gotten banged up in the head region, and he then fouled. So we are going to see Spencer Getz check in. Nicholson... Did he lose a contact? I think that might have been what happened. He's back. He's not on the bench right now. He's back in the locker room. He fouled, and it was a 4-point play that was completed by Evans. So Jefferson's back within 2 possessions here. Here's Andrew Fix. Gives it inside. Leah, their triangle passing here. Now it's hit at the corner for Bjorklund. Off Fix. Leah. Krinos. Sharpshooter Connor Krinos of late. Has it now for Chaska at the top. Off for Zach Leah. 11:08 to go. Looking for an open shot. Andrew Fix yet to have any points here tonight. He had a good offensive rebound though. Now Connor Krinos tries another one. It's short. Andrew Fix battling for the rebound. He's going to get called for the foul on this one. A good effort by Andrew Fix, but he does get called for the foul. His first foul, and it is the 3rd foul against Chaska. 10:50 to play. Hawks still applying some backward pressure. Connor Krinos guards the inbounder. Now the ball is given in for Matt Kipper. First time we've called his name tonight off the bench for Jefferson. He's guarded by Leah in the backcourt. Different look Jefferson team this time around. They've switched it up on us a little bit. 10:33, just over the 10.5 minute mark here. Bjorklund here off of the Chaska possession. Zach Leah now. Nice pass inside. Bjorklund takes it to the rack. Oh, he's called for a charge. No basket. .10:22. And a basket waved off. A nice play by Chaska that was taken away off the charge call. Inbound, Charlie Bedore catches. 10:16 to play. Bedore up, fouled by Fix. Fix tripped and had to put a hand on him. 10-12 to play. Inbound pass just to our left-hand side of us. Evans off Bador, long range. It's no good. Scrum for it. Krinos fouled hard as he went out of bounds. It's a foul against Jacob Bechtold, the 6'3 junior. With 10:04 to go. Bechtold first. Krinos pops back up. Nicholson is back on the floor. Bit of a scoring drought here. Haven't seen any points. Still a 4-point game. Eliason gets Nicholson. Nicholson inside, away for Marcus Peters. Just checked in. A three is good. Marcus Peters, a long one. Ball swung around here. Gavin Lyons. On for Charlie Bador. Corner three. Knocked down. Matt Kipper. Off the bench. 3 points for him so far. Approaching the halfway mark on this first frame. Here's Krinos. Peters. Krinos. Peters again. Hawks swinging, looking for an open look. Jefferson playing good defense. Marcus Peters catches, passes. Connor Krinos backs it out, returns for Peters. Spencer Getz needs to get open down low. Nicholson spots a three up. It's off. Matt Eliason streaks for the board, but it's grabbed instead by Jacob Bechtold. Charlie Bador crosses over, gives off now for Lyons. Lyons takes the baseline against Krinos. Stopped up though. Now it's... Or excuse me, that was Mike Evans. Up top here, Kipper, Bador. Inside, Eliason blocking him good down low. This goes out of bounds. Over to Chaska ball, turnover. Spencer Gadd's going to exit. He's going to get a coaching tip from his head coach Dana Coleman on the sideline. Coleman in his 13th season at the helm for Chaska after coming over from the Edina organization. Collected his 200th win earlier this season, coming off of that state tournament appearance. Nicholson to Bjorkman down low. Good bucket by the Hawks. Just over 8 minutes to play, first half. 22-16. Pretty clean game so far from either team. Bador, or Bechtold, excuse me. Now Bador. Three ball in the face of Matt Eliason. It's off. Rebound by Watts, though. Zach Lee, a block. Marcus Peters gets the board, and Chaska's going to come the other way with 7.5 to play. Eliason catches off for Nicholson, puts it on the floor, drives, foul. Evans called for his second foul. Zach Lee catches off for Nicholson here. Parker Bjorkman off now for Eliason. Pushing away. Nicholson takes it inside. Foul and the bucket. .7:17 to go. Oh, Jacob Bechtold's second personal foul. Nicholson at the charity stripe. Try to complete the three-point play. And he does. 9-point lead for the Hawks. Bador at the timeline with 7 to go. Is it off for Watts? Bador. Hard screen set by Bechtold. Vidor still looking for something to do then. Finds Watts at the top of the key. Watts chucks up a long one. He falls to the floor. Gets the bucket of all. 3 points from Isaiah Watts, the big man. Here's Leah off for Nicholson. Bjorklund over for Nicholson. Here's a shot. It's off. Rebound. Still loose. Eliason comes away with it. Misses the layup, but he's fouled. Eliason going to go to the free throw line.
Jaguars stop number 2, get Lions first. Game 6. The Lions shooting 2. Matt,
6:17 to play. Eliason at the free throw line. First free throw from Eliason. Spinning up and good. 26-19 here. Watts grabs the rebound. Here's Charlie Bedore. Crosses up on Eliason. Nice pass one time down for Watts. Here's Gavin Lyons. Watts lost it to the paint and a foul called. Getz will check in for the Chaska Hawks. 6:02 to play. Jefferson inbound. Bechtold. Inside Watts. Tries to spin one in. Nothing doing on that though. Bechtold gets the rebound. Goes up with it. And he can't get it to drop. Zach Leah finally with a defensive rebound for Chaska. There's Leah. Crossover for Eliason. Krinos. Leah entry for Nicholson. Eliason streaking. It's a steal by Jefferson. Here comes Bedore. One hard pass off now. Lyons, excuse me, that's Watts who bangs a three. He stares down Chaska. 26-22. 5:20 to play first half. Nicholson inside through 2 players. Whistled for a travel. .5:11 to go. Travel equals a turnover, and Bedore catches in the backcourt off the inbound. Jefferson right to left across your screen. Bedore trying to get away with a hand check. Takes it all the way to the rack. A nice move by Charlie Bedore. Jefferson within 2. Here's Zach Leah off now for Nicholson. Into the corner for Eliason. Nicholson. Krinos. Rebound Jefferson off the missed 3. Chaska looking a little tired here. Dana Coleman maybe considering a timeout. Can't let Jefferson control the pace of the game. Bedore still using that arm bar. Gives it away for Lyons. Inside now for Bechtold. Bechtold spins it in. Tie game and timeout Dana Coleman. Talk some things over on the bench. When we come back, it's a tie basketball game. 26-26. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school basketball.
This presentation of high school basketball on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network is brought to you by Lenzen Chevrolet Buick, Above and Beyond Marketing Communications, and St. Francis Orthopedic Rehab.
Welcome back to Chaska High School. You're listening to or watching high school basketball on the Lenzen Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. It's a 26-26 tie. Jefferson on a bit of a run here. Coming out of the Chaska timeout. And we're getting ready to inbound it here with 4:25 to play in the first half. Hawks and Jaguars. Jefferson got the better of the contest earlier in the season. At Jefferson. Here's Marcus Peters inside Nicholson at the elbow. Bounce pass inside Elias. And Gex goes up off the window for two. Just like they drew it up. The freshman, first 2 points of the evening. Offensive rebound. Here's Lyons into the corner for Bedore. 3 ball, good. Is that Mike? That Mike? Oh yeah, we gotta turn that down. Okay. Sorry about that. We had an extra mic on. Here's Connor Carinos. Peters, corner. Bit too long. Watts out of bounds. Chaska ball. You're going to see Zach Leah check back in here with 3:25 to go. One-point lead for the Jaguars. Zach Leah all the way to the hole, missed shot. Rebound, Nicholson at a pair. Chaska back with the lead. Matt Kipper inside the paint. Lyons for 3. Good. Just under 3 to go. Jefferson back with the 2-point lead. Nicholson, head fake on a 3 ball. Into the corner for Peters. Back to Carinos. Marcus Peters. Stutter step. Zach Leah back here. Corner for Nicholson against Riley Anderson. Nicholson on the baseline, goes up with it. Foul at a block called against Isaiah Watts. Two free throws for Nicholson. We're in the bonus. For Chaska now. He'll get 2 shots as he was going up with it anyway. This free throw up and good from Nicholson. (31-32). Nicholson a chance to tie with this one. Good. Tie game. 2:22 to go. We got a tie game at 32 points. Matt Eliason guarding in the backcourt. Bedore needs to get across the timeline. He does, finally. Bedore. Eliason guarding well. Spins around inside. Finds Watts. He threw it out of bounds. He threw it around the Chaska ball. Charlie Bedore thought it got tipped out of bounds, but I don't think anybody here saw that. Maybe he did. 2:04 to go. Tie game, Chaska with a chance to take the lead. Connor Carinos, a long one. It's too short. Back, Marcus Peters the board. Eliason inside for Nicholson. This is out of bounds. No, it's saved in. Nicholson gets it right back. Goes up with it but misses. And Isaiah Watts comes away with the rebound. Charlie Bedore. Away now for Gavin Lyons. Here's Bedore. Hawks it. Trying to take a lead here. They have to stop Jefferson to do that first. From the long elbow. A bad miss by Riley Anderson. Chaska comes away. Cole Nicholson grabs the board on that. 1:10 to play. We approach the 60-second mark of this first half. Here's Matt Eliason now. Crinos, 32-32 all square. Through 17 minutes of basketball. Chaska still holds. 40 seconds left. Taking one out of Jefferson's book. Slowing it down. They're just letting him hold. 20 seconds left. Nicholson. A lot of clocks in here. Nicholson trying to keep the ball from getting too wet from his sweat. Now he's going to dribble off. Charlie Vidor is going to come, try to pressure. Matt Eliason's open. Zach Leah takes the shot, and it's off. And a rebound. This one is going in Jefferson's way with 2.3 seconds left. Now we're in the bonus both ways. And we will shoot 1 and 1. It is foul number 7, so Jefferson going to get a chance to take the lead with a free throw or two before we head to the break. And we're now... I thought we were going to get a substitution in, but instead they're going to hold back. Brief conversation between officials here. 2.3 to go, first half. This is Gavin Lyons at the free throw line for a 1 and 1. And it's good. Jefferson with a 1-point lead. Nathan Chow going to substitute in for the shooter, Gavin Lyons, should he make this free throw. And it is no good. So Chaska gets a shot at the buzzer. Zach Leah chucks it up. It's off the shot clock. And at the break, through 18 minutes of play, we have a 33-32 lead for Bloomington Jefferson. We return on the London Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. We'll have the final 18 minutes of action from Chaska High School. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school basketball on the London Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network.
Lenzen Chevrolet Buick is a family-owned business, proud to service the Chaska area for the past 35 years. We sell both new and used cars. We got a complete service department with a body shop full service. We believe in community. We support the churches, the schools, the Lions clubs, the Chamber of Commerce, you name it. We're proud to be a community leader.
Sarah!
There's a better, brighter day ahead for patients who visit St. Francis Rehabilitative Services. Our wide-ranging, innovative, and compassionate care offers adults and children the services and support that inspire them to a higher quality of life. Among our services is our comprehensive sports medicine program, specializing in preventing, diagnosing, and treating sports-related injuries, helping you return to the activities that fuel your passion. St. Francis Rehabilitative Services, with clinic locations in Chaska, Shakopee, and Savage. Schedule an appointment today.
And hello. Welcome back to Chaska High School. We are just out of the halftime break. And at the midway point, it's a 33-32 lead for the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars on the Chaska Hawks. These teams played a 44-44 tie through two halves last week. Took overtime and decided that Jefferson would be the winner. That was 2 weeks ago. And it was a final score of 45-51. Jefferson outscored Chaska in that second half to take that, or in that overtime period, to take the victory on that one. So we got 18 minutes to go here, and we are back in action. Ball is inbound, the clock has started, and here we go. Hawks hoping to split the season conference schedule here for Chaska. Here against Jefferson, excuse me. Hawks down by 1 through 18. Here's Isaiah Watts. Jefferson wearing the all-white with the Carolina blue trim. Possibly some of the best jerseys in Minnesota that they're wearing right now, in my humble opinion. Here's Watts. Takes it to the rack. Can't get the spinner to fall. Boxes out and gets the second chance to go. 3-point lead for Jefferson coming out of the halftime break. Zach Leo, right to left. Hawks in the all-purples. Also some very good-looking uniforms. Zach Lea tries his hand at one, and it's good. Zach Lea ties the game right back up. Reminder, folks, if you're just now tuning in, this is the second half of high school basketball. Watching on the Lenzen Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. You can watch us all season long on the Lenzen Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Go to chaskabasketballreport.com. We will try to patch you in with some hockey action here a little bit later in the broadcast. As Bedore takes it to the rack, traveled with it, but missed call there apparently. I'm not. Looked like a travel to me. Maybe he didn't. Oh well. 37-35 is a 2-point lead for Jefferson. We'll try to patch you into a hockey game here possibly. The bucket by Matt Eliason for Chaska. Ties it back at 37. Also bringing you some Gopher basketball updates. Playing Michigan State tonight. Eliason falls with 16 to go. 37 all score here. Gophers will tip off in 10 minutes playing highly accredited Michigan State. Bedore for three. Good. Jefferson shooting well tonight from beyond the arc. Charlie Bedore, leading scorer in the first half for Jefferson. He had 8 in the first 18 minutes. Nicholson for a pair. Back within 1. Hawks' next game will be Friday at Manilde. Then they'll be at Chan on Tuesday. Krinos works for the steal. Finds Elias and up off the glass for 2. Good basketball by Chaska. Now the fire has been ignited here. Krinos playing good defense. He forces a steal. Now he guards against Jefferson's Riley Anderson, who got the start tonight, and a foul on Zach Leak. Matt Eliason looks to have, just had something on his shoe. He wanted to scrub it off. Chaska with a 1-point lead, 41-40 with 14:55 to play. Watts misses a corner 3. Krinos the board. Zach Lea inside Eliason, kicks it all the way around for Nicholson. He leaps and grabs. Bjorklund. Finally one more for Lea. Zach inside. Lea the sophomore for 2. Hawks up by 3. Bedore guarded to the backcourt by Eliason. He needs to get it across. He finally gets the timeline to break. Gavin Lyons inside, a drop pass. Good basketball by Jefferson. Isaiah Watts Over the top from Gavin Lyons for 2. 1 point lead for Chaska. 14 minutes to play. Connor Carinos, head fake. Finds Zach Leah. Bounce pass into the baseline. Now Leah has it back. Misses the 3 ball, and Bjorka misses the putback chance. Now Nicholson goes right back up with it. Misses this one. Lyons fell to the floor. Or excuse me, that's Evans who fell to the floor. Connor Carinos takes it inside. This one's tipped up. Some sloppy basketball here in the last couple seconds. Now Eliason back up. And he gets the foul. Eliason to the line for 2 shots. Eliason gets the free throw to drop. Bechtold's going to check in. He's going to replace Riley Anderson. So Bechtold and Anderson going in and out quite frequently tonight. I think it was Bechtold who started in the last game that these two teams contested. Free throw up and good. Chaska by 3. Here's Reamersma. Excuse me, that's not Reamersma. Tyler Reamersma graduated last year. It's Bechtold instead. Now Isaiah Watts tosses one in the corner. Caught by Evans. Evans spins inside. Can't get the drop. Watts back over it for 2. Isaiah Watts playing well inside, and he's also pulled out for 2 threes. 13-10 to go. 1 point lead for Chaska. 45-44. Leah, Carinos swinging it. Nicholson. Back across for Carinos. Now it's entered for Bjorklund. Hawks are pushing it around. Nicholson takes it to the paint all the way inside. Eliason couldn't catch the pass. Steal by Jefferson and a foul. Matt Eliason's call for the hold. First foul against second foul against Matt Eliason, pardon me. Andrew Fick's going to check in and replace the senior Matt Eliason. Bedore at the top. Wanted a screen. Bedore went the other way. Now Bedore has it up top. Stutter step. And an offensive foul. Isaiah Watts. That's his 3rd. Yeah, it's his 2nd. I thought it was his 3rd. They have it as his 2nd over on the scorer's table, and they have the final say. So I was incorrect. Here's Zach Leah, nevertheless. 1 point lead for his Chaska Hawks. Moves it away here. Fix. All the way across. Connor Carinos misses this wide open 3. That would have been big. Gets to the rebound, though. A scrum for it on the floor. It's out of bounds. This will be Chaska ball. Or Fix called a timeout. Nope. It was called out of bounds off of Jefferson. And while they were on the floor, I think Jefferson probably touched the ball while they were out of bounds. Leading to or did they call a jump ball? No, it was just out of bounds. There was some confusion at the scorer's table. It was announced it was a jump ball, but it was just out of bounds. 12 minutes to play. Bjorklund trying to take him inside. Now Fix spots one up, and it's off. The Hawks have gone dry here recently from beyond the arc. 45-44. Final time these two teams will meet in regular season. They have a chance to meet in section play. Foul at the other end. Chaska's going to get called on this one. Update from the hockey arena. After one period, it's 2-1 score. Kester and Lavelle for the Hawks. David Beacom, unassisted on the power play for Jefferson. Watch that game live as well on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Taylor Hansen is out in Bloomington bringing you that broadcast. Go to ChaskaBasketballReport.com. All of our games streaming live online. ChaskaBasketballReport.com. Fedor at the free throw line, and it's good. $11:20 to go. Hawks down 1 again. Nicholson inside, right hand shot is up and good. Good for 2. Steal, and Eliason calls for the foul. Eliason's third. Zach Lee checked back in. 4th Chaska foul of the half. Bechtold inbound. Face guarded by Krinos. Already have 1 5-second call in the night. Bechtold gets it back off for Evans now. Evans spins inside, but it's a travel. Took 1 too many steps. Turnover. Chaska gets the ball right back. It was a good move, just 1 too many steps that made it too good of a move. Krinos wanted to take a 3. Instead, he steps inside from the elbow. Can't get it to spin in. Still loose. Nicholson can't get the board to collect it. Instead, it comes away now for Jefferson. Bedor releases inside, but it's finally worked back outside. Bedor has it back. Evans guarded by Leah. Watts against Nicholson. Spins inside. A nice move by Isaiah Watts, but he can't finish. Parker Bjorklund pushes. Hawks have numbers. Krinos pulls up for 3. It's good! Connor Krinos for 3. 50-46. The Hawks up by 4. Yeah, and if you didn't catch it earlier, these two teams played to a tie through 36 minutes. The first time they played. Here's a foul on the floor by Nicholson. Maybe it's Krinos. Didn't catch it from my vantage point. As I was saying, these teams played to an overtime conclusion, which Jefferson took 2 weeks ago in Jefferson. It was a 44-44 tie after the second half. Here's Bedor all the way to the rack. Misses. Exactly the ball. Hawks getting away with one there. Nice move by Charlie Bedor. Marcus Peters steps into one. Can't get it to drop. Bjorklund the rebound. He's fouled. No basket, but Chaska's going to get the ball. And it's a Jefferson foul. Mike Evans, his 3rd foul of the night. Peters with it here for Chaska. 9:12 to go. Zach Leah with it for the Hawks. Gives it off for Bjorklund. Peters here. Hawks still swinging. 9 to go. Connor Krinos finds himself in the corner with it. All the way to the other one. Nicholson tries it. Missed. Watch the board. Parker Bjorklund intelligently backs out. Doesn't get a foul. All the way down the other way. Here's a Riley Anderson 3 ball. Hawks back. Lead cut back to 1 here. Leah, corner, Peters. Return now, crops the top. Nicholson inside. Zach Leah takes it all the way in, and he gets the pair. Zach Leah. 8:02. 8:12 to play, excuse me. Just across the 8 o'clock hour local time. Here's a wide open three from Jacob Bechtold. Knocks it down. (52-52). Krinos, Bjorklund. Peters in the corner. Floater short. Gets his own rebound. Offensive foul. No, it's a block. Going to be called against Jacob Bechtold. Number 3 on Bechtold. $7:41 to go. And some blood. Who's bleeding? It's Cole. No? Cole has some blood on his wrist. Head athletic trainer for the Chaska Hawks, Nicole Anderson, gonna get busy here. Nicholson was trying to, you see that? Nicholson was trying to hide the blood that was on his wrist. The referee saw it. Man, if you got some blood on those pure white jerseys, man, Mom would not be happy. Anyway, Marcus Peters at the free throw line. We got a tie game. Peters trying to break it, and he does. Nicholson still getting taped up. Matt Elias is going to check back in. We're also going to see Mike Evans take a seat. There's Charlie Bedore in the backcourt. 7.5, just over that mark. Guys are here for Jefferson. Jefferson swinging it around. Isaiah Watts with it. Bedore back around here for Riley Anderson. Three ball, Bechtold. No, he held up with it. Now it's back around here for Bedore. Watts inside Bechtold. Spins around. Gets it to go. 1 point lead for Jefferson. Trios, Leah, Fix. Nicholson to check back into the next dead ball. We got that tape job finished up. Here's Krinos at the top. Hawks looking for an open shooting lane. Fix takes a step inside, backs it out. Fouled. Tana Coleman saved one. Holy moly. Andrew Fix delivered a heater over to Connor Krinos, and he went out of bounds. Krinos he did drop it, but Dana Coleman called a timeout first. That's going to send us to break. We'll be right back.
There's a better, brighter day ahead for patients who visit St. Francis Rehabilitative Services. Our wide-ranging, innovative, and compassionate care offers adults and children the services and support that inspire them to a higher quality of life. Among our services is our comprehensive sports medicine program, specializing in preventing, diagnosing, and treating sports-related injuries. We are the exclusive provider of the Chaska, Chanhassen, Jordan, and Shakopee high schools, helping you return to the activities that fuel your passion. St. Francis Rehabilitative Services, with clinic locations in Chaska, Shakopee, and Savage. Schedule
And welcome back inside Chaska High School. It's a 1 point lead for Jefferson. This has been a back and forth ball game. We're coming out of the Chaska timeout. Jefferson used all their timeouts, so they have no time to get reorganized. With 6:18 to go. Here's Connor Krinos inside Bjorklund, swinging it around now. The Hawks have their starting 5 on the floor. Nicholson inside, Bjorklund. Backs out, now he steps in, misses. A good box out by Bechtold for Jefferson. Going to send you some updates from hockey here momentarily. Here's Bedor. 5:48 to go. Update from hockey, it's still 2-1 Hawks. They're playing Kennedy over in the Bloomington Ice Garden. Gophers just got underway. Bedor, 3-ball, good. Nicholson quickly down the other way, tape on his right wrist after he was bleeding. Hawks pushing it around. Krinos open at the top. Nicholson, a bad pass from Krinos. Eliminated the chance of a 3-point shot. Here's Connor Krinos. Use it for Nicholson. Nicholson drops it. Back for Krinos. Had an open look. Passed it up instead for Bjorklund. Hawks slowing things up here. Under 5 to play. Krinos now tries one. And it's good! A whistle and a timeout on the floor. Full timeout called by Chaska and Dana Coleman. When we return, we got the final 4:53 of basketball action. You're watching high school basketball on the Lenzen Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Peters, the senior, gives it over for Nicholson. Another 3-ball. It's good. Chaska within 2. Nicholson. Oh, is this the crossover? And welcome back to Chaska High School. Ryan Paul with you. You've got 57 seconds left. Or 50. I'm looking at the Gopher game. I'm trying to watch the Gopher game. They're just getting underway with Michigan State at Williams Arena. I'm sorry. Anyway. We got 4:53 to go. Should be a good finish coming down to the wire here. Here's Evans down there. Evans down low, misses. Spins around, loses the ball, and a foul. Travel! He called a travel. Now the foul's called. One official calls a foul. One official calls a travel. Evans, 3, good. 4-point lead. Got to be one of Jefferson's highest scoring games of the year. 60 points. We're not even under the 4-minute mark. Nicholson sets a heavy screen. Worked around for Leah. Nicholson pulls up, and it's off. Hawks have really gone dry, with the exception of a couple of Connor Krinos makes. Not been a great shooting half for the Hawks here. Need to turn it around. Zach Leah pokes a steal. Now Eliason, foul. 4:02 to go and a foul on the floor. Number 5 on Jefferson. Hawks trying to cut into that 4-point lead. Bedor needs to tie his shoe. Nicholson, Zach Leah. Inside. Cole Nicholson spins around all the way to the hole. Got it. Too easy for Cole Nicholson. D-Door. Corner, Evans, 3. It's good. He's heating up. Mike Evans for 3. 63-58. Three and a half to go. Here's Zach Leah. Nicholson. Can't get it to drop. Bjorklund working for the rebound. Evans got away with a push. Now Nicholson's going to pick up the foul. 1 and 1 forthcoming here. Chaska's 7th foul of the half. So out of the free throw line for 1 and 1. .311 to go. Krinos, Leah working the front or back court for the Hawks. Nicholson down low, fouled. Jefferson 6th foul of the half with 3 minutes to play. Next one will be 1 and 1. Krinos finally gets it in. Bjorklund all the way to the rack. Fouled. 2 shots. That's number 7 on Jefferson too. So we'll be shooting the 1 and 1 the rest of the way. And that's number 5 on Bechtold. So the teams are going to stay on the floor but have a meeting with their coaches as the 15-second clock is running. Teams don't understand it's not a timeout. And we're going to call the coaches together and let them know that on the 5th personal foul, it's not a timeout. They need to bring him out right away. .256 to go. Bjorklund at the free throw line. It's missed. Big free throw here from Bjorklund. It's up and no good. Bjorklund guards Riley Anderson and a whistle on the floor. It's a timeout called by Jefferson. It'll be come back. 2:41 left. We'll be right back. You're watching high school basketball.
This presentation of high school basketball on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network is brought to you by Lenzen Chevrolet Buick, Above and Beyond Marketing Communications, and St. Francis Orthopedic Rehab.
Lenzen Chevrolet Buick is a family-owned business, proud to service the Chaska area for the past 35 years. We sell both new and used cars. We got a complete service department with a body shop full service. We believe in community. We support the churches, the schools, the Lions clubs, the Chamber of Commerce, you name it. We're proud to be a community leader.
Soras!
Welcome back. Coming out of the timeout on the floor, it's a 63-58 lead. And there we go. Welcome back to Chaska High School. We had our microphone turned off. As I was saying, but you couldn't hear me, These two teams played to a 44-44 tie last game. Right in front of us, it'll be Mike Evans set to inbound for Jefferson out of the timeout. 2:41 to go. Evans looking for an option. Finds Bedore in the backcourt. Matt Eliason guarding him tightly. Steal by Nicholson. Here come the Hawks. Oh, and they got him for the offensive foul. Late call, but they got Nicholson offensively. That's number 4. Nicholson, they're going to go after him now, so if he fouls out, that's big. And not in a good way. Four. It's like there's some moisture on the floor, possibly. Anyway, we're back in action. 2:27 to go. This one dragging on a bit. Across the 8:20 mark local time. Here comes Mike Evans for Jefferson, one of their key performers in the second half. Was pretty quiet in the first half, but he's picked it up here in half number 2. A foul on Krinos. 1-1. Connor Krinos is a little too handsy, so 1-1 here for Matt Kipper. Oh, excuse me, that's Riley Anderson. Haven't seen Kipper in the second half. Good. (64-58). 2:11 to go. 65-58. Hawks can't let this run away from them. Eliason Nicholson out of bounds. Hawks get it back. 2:05 to go. This is imperative that the Hawks don't let this one slip away from them. Chaska's gone dry shooting-wise this half. Eliason all the way on the other side of the floor. A long pass for Krinos. This one needs a drop, and it doesn't. But Chaska gets it back. Bjorklund all the way up. Bjorklund off the glass, and it's good. Here we go. Timeout, Dana Coleman. He's going to draw something up for the final 146 of action here from Chaska High School. You're watching high school basketball. We'll be right back. Here we go. We got 1:46 to go. Should be a good one shaping up for us here on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Ryan Paul with you here. 65-60 basketball game. Jefferson with the lead. Inbound pass. Hawks are going to apply some backcourt pressure. Fix with a steal, but he stepped out of bounds. Oh, so close. Had the right idea. Anderson catches for Jefferson. Now Eliason playing good defense on Bedore. 1:30 to go, 90 seconds left. 5-point Jefferson lead. Foul on Eliason. Goodness, they're really getting ticky-tack with these Chaska contact fouls. Number 4 on Eliason. We have reached the double bonus for Jefferson. Riley Anderson, first one is good. (66-60), 1:27 to go. Makes the second one. (1:27 to go). 7-point Jefferson lead. Hawks need a quick bucket here. Eliason, Nicholson. Excuse me, now Eliason has it. Here's Krinos. 1:15 to go. Hawks need to get something done here. Leah takes to the hole. That's not going to be it. Now a foul called. It's going to go against Jefferson. It's going to go against Charlie Bedore. It's number 3 on him. And it looks like we're going to bring in Gavin Lyons. Here's Nicholson now. Some big free throws. 1:11 to go. And it's good. Back to a 6-point deficit. The free throw up and good. Substitution fix going to check in. Nicholson going to check out. Got 1:11 to play. Nicholson's going to stay close to the scorer's table. Fix in for defensive reasons. Nicholson has 4 fouls. Jefferson almost breaks the press. Now they get it across. Gavin Lyons away for Isaiah Watts, and a foul on Fix or Eliason. Yes, it is on Fix. It's number 4 on Fix. Looked at the wrong number 10. (1:03) and it is no good. Big miss by Riley Anderson. So it stays a 67-62 game, 1:03 to go. Anderson makes number 2. And Nicholson gets it in. Krinos pushes. 60 seconds to play. Leah Bjorklund takes it. Open. Krinos in the corner. This would be big, but it's short. And Eliason's there for the rebound. He puts it back up, but can't get it to fall. Bjorklund goes up with it. He's fouled. Nothing called. Now Eliason has to foul, but he doesn't get a foul. Leah comes back down, doesn't block the shot. And a big miss there. Big no call. 36 seconds left. It's an 8-point game. How do you miss that? Here's Nicholson, who pushes and gives it off for Bjorklund, who gets it to drop. And now the and one. There's a big bucket. Puts it back potentially within 5. Man, I don't know how you missed the one in the other possession, though. $28.9. Here is Bjorklund. Final 28.9. And it is good. So they complete the 3-point play. Matt Eliason's going to guard with 4 fouls. Looking for an option. 1, 2. They get it in. Gavin Lyons catches. They get it away now, and Krinos is or Eliason will foul out. Number 5 on Matt Eliason. Still not over, so that's number 10 on Chaska. You'll go to the double bonus. Oh, no, that was scored incorrectly on the scoreboard. They gave that foul to Jefferson, I believe. But it is Eliason's 5th foul, nevertheless. So we get 15-second break here, and that gives us a chance. If you're still tuned in, which you should be. Where are you watching from tonight, folks? Tweet a picture of your viewing setup. Use hashtag CHPN. Tweet us out the message, and we will get a shout-out to you. Thanks for tuning in from everywhere across wherever you're viewing from. We're glad you've tuned in this evening. We got a 65-70 Chaska Jefferson game here with 27.1 to go. It's Riley Anderson at the free throw line here for 2 shots. Makes the free throw. 6-point game. 27.1 to go. The Hawks do not want to drop this one. That would be a big loss for them in conference play. They're 6-2 in the conference at this point. 15-5 overall. And he makes it. Jefferson is 5-3 in the conference, but 10-9 overall. Would not bode well for Chaska. Nicholson's forced to shoot up a 3. He gets it to drop. 19.3 to go. A timeout quickly by Dana Collin brings it within 4. We're going to stay right. That was a full timeout, so we're going to go to break one more time. We got 19 seconds left. We'll take a quick break and return right after these messages. We'll be right back.
This presentation of high school basketball on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network is brought to you by Lenzen Chevrolet Buick, Above and Beyond Marketing Communications, and St. Francis Orthopedic Rehab.
Lenzen Chevrolet Buick is a family-owned business, proud to service the Chaska area for the past 35 years. We sell both new and used cars. We got a complete service department with a body shop full service. We believe in community. We support the churches, the schools, the Lions clubs, the Chamber of Commerce, you name it. We're proud to be a community leader.
Here we go. We got 19.3 to go. A big finish forthcoming. 4-point game. Jefferson has the ball on the baseline after the Nicholson made 3. Chaska looking for a steal. They get it into Watts. Marcus Peters fouls. Oh! They got a steal, too. So I think they're going to send Watts to the free throw line. Not the best free throw shooter on the floor for Jefferson with 18.3. 1 second ran off in the last play. Four-point ball game. Watts trying to extend on that. Watts free throw is good. 5-point game. Made the second free throw. .3. Hawks need to push. Clock starts. Nicholson takes it all the way to the rack. Gets fouled and one. Count it. Wow. Nathan Chow called for the foul. This could pull it within 3. Now Chaska would have to get a steal off the inbound. But don't count them out yet. There's still a lot of basketball to be played. 14.2 to go. After 2 periods of play, it's 3-1 Chaska over Kennedy over at the Bloomington Ice Garden in boys hockey. That game will be streamed. That game is streaming live at ChaskaBasketballReport.com. Taylor Hansen, our colleague over there. Nicholson to complete the three-point play. Count it. So here we go. 74-71. Chaska needs a big steal here. Otherwise, they're going to have to foul. Jefferson been particularly good on free throws. A timeout called by Jefferson. They had 3 to get. They had 3 timeouts left. They'll have 2 after this. And it is a timeout by Jefferson to avoid the 5-second call. Full timeout. We're going to go right to break real quick. Holy moly. We're going to go to break. We'll be right back.
There's a better, brighter day ahead for patients who visit St. Francis Rehabilitative Services. Our wide-ranging, innovative, and compassionate care offers adults and children the services and support that inspire them to a higher quality of life. Among our services is our comprehensive sports medicine program, specializing in preventing, diagnosing, and treating sports-related injuries. We are the exclusive provider of the Chaska, Chanhassen, Jordan, and Shakopee high schools, helping you return to the activities that fuel your passion. St. Francis Rehabilitative Services, with clinic locations in Chaska, Shakopee, and South.
All right. Here we go on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Ryan Paul with you. Let's see, can we bring in Landon real quick? Landon, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
All right, we got Landon on. Landon for Gene producing this evening. Landon, what do you think here? We got, what do we have? Like 19 seconds left, or we have 12 seconds left?
I believe
Holy
12
moly.
seconds.
All right, 12 seconds left. What do we think Chaska's going to need to do here?
I'm thinking if they get a steal, they can go for a 2 and then wait to get the 3 off. But if they get a foul, they're going to have to hit a game winner or tie it up. Go in OT. A lot of time we played, though.
14 seconds left. They do that. They can do that. See, now they can do that. They drop a play in the timeout. That is a legal play. I think you guys saw it earlier this year, didn't you?
Earlier in the JV game, Chaska ran it, actually.
Yeah, you guys ran it. Or Chaska did. So Jefferson calls back-to-back timeouts. And with 50, that's the timeout clock you see on the screen, by the way. You don't usually see that. But anyway, it's a 3-point lead. Chaska's crawled back here. They were down by as much as 9, I believe, earlier in the half. But they're back within here. 3 points with 35 seconds left. You know, Cole Nicholson's gotten 4 fouls, Landon, and, you know, it's just, this is Chaska's team to win, in my opinion. They lost to the Jaguars earlier this year. How do you think this one's going to finish up?
What's that?
How do you think this one's going to finish up?
I don't know. This is a tough one because this is a game they really need to win in order to win the conference championship. And as I've known, they've run 3 conference championships in a row, and this would be a big one for them too.
That's right. All right, here we go. Out of the timeout. There's our clock running out on us. Back in action. Oh, my microphone was turned off, I guess. Anyway. 14.2 to go. Bjorklund fouls! Oh, that's unfortunate. Man, that was just unfortunate because Bjorklund tripped. God. That might put it out of reach. That is unfortunate for Chaska. So here's Watts. And he gets the first one to fall. 2 possession ball game. But I go back always to that one missed call they had down here on the other end.
I don't know how the officials can miss a call like that.
Man, yeah. Either way, Watts is the free throw line for free throw number 2. It's missed, but this goes out of bounds. It'll be Chaska ball. Man, I thought that could have gone bad. 12.7. No timeouts left for Chaska. Jefferson has 1. Chaska needs an inbounder. It's going to be Nicholson who inbounds. They need a miracle. 12.7. You never know. Need to get it in. They find Bjorklund who catches quickly. Fix. Pulls. 3 ball. It is no good. The rebound goes to Jefferson. This goes out of bounds though. And this is going to be controversial because we don't know which one this is going to go. Teams are pointing both ways. The referees are going to congregate. They really are just going to guess. And it's going to go Jefferson ball. Might be the right call. 5.1 to go, and that's pretty much going to be it. Hawks, unfortunately, going to drop this one, it looks like, this evening. To Bloomington Jefferson with 5.1 to play. Jefferson needs to get it in. They get it in, and Mike Evans catches. Nicholson fouls, and 1.8 seconds left. Evans is going to go to the free throw line for the double bonus. Man, this was a big one for Chaska. That's really unfortunate. Here's Evans. 2 free throws. They have a 4-point lead with 1.8 seconds left. Not much Chaska can do at this point. Makes the first one. High scoring game for Jefferson, though. Nice that you can get them to score a lot of points on nights. Well, it's a 6-point game. And it is out of reach of Chaska at this point. Connor Krinos is going to try a hawk shot at the buzzer. It's going to be short, and Chaska falls on the evening. Man, that is not good for Chaska. Not what they wanted tonight. It's a final 77-71. Hawks fall to Bloomington Jefferson for the second time this season. That's going to do it, folks, on the Lenzen Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. It's a final from Chaska High School. A tough loss for Chaska to swallow. Another one in the conference that they probably should have won. Anyway, it's a 77-71 final. That is going to do it for us here on the Lenzen Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Saying so long tonight, I'm Ryan Paul. Thank you for watching. Join us again on Thursday for high school hockey and on Friday for high school basketball. Have a good night, folks. Score Hawks in memory of Grandma Elliot Cindy. In honor of Addie. We're coming to you here live from Chaska High School and Chevrolet Buick Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Trent Killick with a breakaway. Killick fires. Scores! There's well. Scores! Top shelf save rule! After a slapper. Goal!
8:30 left. Bjorklund now over for Coleman. Hustles for the rebound. Gives it up for Coleman. Coleman to Bjorklund. Bjorklund a lob to Hansen. Throws it down. Miles Hansen from Parker Bjorklund. Ahead now for a wide open Cole Nicholson for 3. Water. Oh, Nicholson's buttermilk biscuits. I believe with that point. Hansen now Chaska's all-time leading scorer.
Over for Bronson. Bronson fires one out. For Krinos, here's a 3. Connor Krinos. Got it!
Gets a little shimmy on that for 3.
Cross the line. Drew is like, beautiful move.
Statistician Max handed it. My producer, Jack Archer, and my camera guy, Danny Johnson. So long, everybody. Signing off from Chaska High School. The Hawks win 66-63 over number 1 Edina. Have a good night, folks. Talk!
Is born.